Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, I'm Emily. I love macrame, thrifting, and a good DIY project. Today I decided to do a first trimester kind of overview video. Also maybe answer some of your guys's pregnancy questions that you sent me over Instagram. Currently, when you guys watch this, I am 18 weeks pregnant. I'll give you guys a little bump date. Mostly today, I'm just gonna talk about my first trimester with you guys and take you through my experience. I want to preface this by saying one thing, and that is simply that if I share anything that was hard or difficult about my first trimester, please don't take that as me being ungrateful about being pregnant. I said in my pregnancy announcement video that we tried for quite a while to get pregnant, and I am very, very thankful for this baby and this life, and I can link my blog post down below of kind of our journey of getting pregnant. I will share some things that have been hard, but please don't take that as complaining. I'm just wanting to give you guys kind of the facts of my first trimester journey. We found out we were pregnant about as soon as you can. I was like exactly 4 weeks pregnant. Whole fam was in the bathroom as I peed on the little stick, and we watched the 2 lines appear, and of course I bawled my eyes out, was so happy. We do have footage of that, but that's a little like too vulnerable to share with the world, so that'll just be special for us. I think about 5.5 weeks I noticed my first signs of nausea, and at first it was very mild, just kind of feeling more like just a little nauseous, like your stomach's a little like, I feel a little nauseous, but I'm totally still capable of functioning, making it through the day. You just feel like a little sick. My nausea then quickly kicked into high gear. I have a very strong stomach and hate puking, so there was a lot of times where I could have puked, but I did everything in my power to not puke, because I don't often find that puking would actually make me feel better. I think around 7 weeks is when my nausea was full blown and stayed full-blown terrible nausea until I was right around 14 weeks. I then noticed a lightening of the nausea, but really struggled right when I woke up and in the evenings until 16 weeks. And I've been just starting to feel better, and I still am not fully over my nausea, like even right now. The nausea and vomiting have not been kind to me during this first trimester. I haven't thrown up for a few weeks now, praise God. Because of being sick and I've had no appetite, I have not gained any weight yet, which I am hoping to, obviously. I'm in my second trimester now, so we'll see how much weight I gain in my second trimester. I gained so much weight when I was pregnant with Olin. I think I gained close to 60 pounds when I was pregnant with Olin, a lot. And so far I am not on track with my previous pregnancy as far as weight gain. I have not gained, and still have not gained yet. Maybe I've gained 2 pounds. As far as my first trimester, because that's what I'm focusing on for this video, I didn't really have any cravings, I think because when I'm sick, you don't feel like eating, although you do feel like eating. But pretty much it's like, yeah, you want to eat everything, and yet you don't want to eat anything. And of course, my first trimester, so tired. That was hard, and now I'm still tired. I mean, my first trimester has been rough. I've been sick, tired. My sweet husband was the champion of all champions. Being pregnant with a toddler, it was hard. Oh God, I didn't even talk about smells. Let me just say, I wish I didn't have a smeller when I'm pregnant. Any smell. I don't even like the smell of laundry. Not laundry, the fridge, anything cooking. I just don't like smells when I'm pregnant. Our fresh laundry, legitimately, I can't deal with it. It's getting a little better now, but strong smells, I'm still just like, get away from me. Oh, and one weird thing that happens when I am pregnant, this happened with Olin and it has happened again, is that pretty much anything I eat, sweet things, it's extra worse, but anything I eat, I can like taste the aftertaste in my mouth of whatever it is, and it is the death of me. It's like just a different taste in my mouth. And I promise you, the moment I gave birth to Olin, it was gone, and I can't really explain it, but it's like, it's a flavor in my mouth that I hate. And so I actually try to chew gum a lot because that helps. This lasted my whole pregnancy pretty much last time, and so far it's still in full swing. Okay, I think that was the majority of just a friendly overview of my first trimester. I'm gonna answer a few questions that I got. One was, how has this first trimester differed from with Olin? In my first pregnancy, I was able to lay down and just like be chill a lot, and that's obviously not the case with this pregnancy. Like I said, I gained a lot more weight with Olin, and I don't know if that has to do with the fact that I am not eating dairy. I am eating everything else again. I know I was on a paleo diet, but that went out the window. So I'm eating everything except dairy. I still will most likely be dairy free for my whole life. Other than, I think like my weight gain was a lot higher with Olin right off the bat. I've been sicker this pregnancy than I was with Olin, although I was sick with Olin. I've been tired both times, but in a weird way, this pregnancy, I feel like maybe I've been less tired because I've had to ignore it more. Does that make sense? It's almost like I've had to push through because I have a child who now has stopped napping. So you just have to like ignore it, where I feel like I gave into it my first pregnancy. So in some ways I haven't always noticed because you just keep going. I've had a lot of questions on if we're gonna find out if it's a boy or a girl, and if I think it's a boy or a girl or anything like that, or which one I'm hoping for. So we are finding out later this month, at the end of the month, and I will announce. I'm not good with surprises. I like planning, I like knowing, so we're definitely finding out. As far as if I think it's a boy or think it's a girl, I really don't know, obviously. And truthfully, I try not to think about it, because if I have an expectation of something, then like I'm on that train. So in my brain, I'm like, let's stay just not having an opinion about it right now. I try to stay neutral because I know my own heart and I know that I can get ahead of myself. So I'm staying very neutral. I wanted a girl first and had Olin, and now I can't imagine a life without him, and I'm like, of course it was Olin, of course, it makes so much sense. This time around, I'm surprised that I'm like, I would feel so blessed to have another boy because I have a boy and now I know what it's like having a boy, and I would love to give Olin a brother. Does that make sense? So you're almost like, that would be so special to me, and I love this boy and I want to love another boy, you know? And then at the same time, you're like, well, of course, I don't have a girl, and it'd be nice to experience having a girl. So for my second kid, it feels very like a win-win situation. A funny question I got is if I have any weird dreams, and yes, I get weird dreams when I'm pregnant. I get weird birth dreams. I can't even tell you guys all the dreams that I had with Olin, but they're weird. And so far I've only had, I think, 2, but usually, I'll just give you the overview. I can't even believe that I've had them already, because this is kind of how I had dreams with Olin. I always dream that I give birth to like grown-up sized babies, and that's not even the birth experience, it's just after the fact that I'm like, you're supposed to be a baby. I've tried to breastfeed like a an adult and I'm just like, this isn't working right. Like, it's bad. It's so weird. And last question is, what is the best thing about the first trimester? And that's a hard one. I'm like, the first trimester is kind of the worst trimester. I'm like, there's hard things about the third one, but actually I would take the discomfort of the third one over the nausea of the first one. The best thing to me is truly knowing that this is the beginning of like a new season of our life. And when you've worked for something so long, I think your first trimester, even with the sickness, there's still such a bliss of knowing that you're pregnant and knowing that you're growing a life and getting to tell your friends and family, obviously like that journey of telling people slowly and feeling that celebration over this life. I mean, that's the best part of it for me. That is it, you guys. I think I covered everything I wanted to. If you guys have questions, why don't you leave them below, and next time I do any sort of pregnancy video, I can then include a little question thing at the end or whatever and answer all of your guys' other questions. So if you have any second trimester questions that you'll have, let me know below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. As always, you guys can subscribe for more of my everyday life. Feel free to follow me on Instagram at EmilyFaith22. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye!